Joining me now for his first interview since being endorsed by Barack Obama is Josh Turek, the Democratic nominee for U.S. Senate in Iowa. First of all, that brought me back. I spent both campaign cycles traveling with Barack Obama. He used to play basketball on Election Day for good luck. The man loves basketball more than most things. Let me start by just asking you about the endorsement, because he is pretty selective about who he goes out and endorses. How did that come to be?
I'm honestly not sure. I had sat down with David Axelrod, chatted with him in Chicago. I believe he reached out to President Obama, said, we've got an unbelievable candidate here from Iowa that we can win this thing. We can flip the Senate. And it came about. And honestly, I'll give him credit. He was not giving that game away. He was a great shooter. He missed his first shot, and after that, he rolled off about 15 to 20 in a row.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and you couldn't all see them in the commercials. I think he's going to probably appreciate you giving him some extra credit for how he did there.
Oh, I said it at the end. I was genuinely impressed. As somebody that has spent a lot of my adult life in there shooting, he's a good shooter. We're both lefties as well.
Oh, there you go. I know from spending a lot of time with him, he has a lot of good political advice. Obviously, you're the person who's the nominee there. You know what the people of Iowa need. Did he give you any advice that stuck with you?
He said, listen, actively listen. And the other thing that he said to me was, make sure that you're going out to all 99 counties, every single rural community, small community, mid-sized community, and that's what we're doing. And everywhere we're going all across Iowa, urban areas, rural areas, we're hearing the same things. Iowans are hurting, they're struggling. They're struggling just to keep food on the table, a roof above their head. They're ready to have somebody that's actually going to be there to represent them, to represent the workers and the middle classes being hollowed out, because Iowans are suffering.
Yeah, I know they are, and I know it has one of the highest cancer rates in the country. Right? Rural farmers are struggling. People are being hit by these tariffs, all things I know you talk about. And I want to talk about all of that. I just want to ask you first about the reaction from a spokesperson for Ashley Hinson, who, of course, everybody watching knows is your Republican opponent. The spokesperson responded to the endorsement by saying, another liberal endorses Josh Turek. Shocking. I think that's their best attempt at dismissing this, like it doesn't matter. What'd you make of that?
I think they know exactly what we know, which is everywhere that we're going all across Iowa, we're getting independents, we're getting moderate Republicans that are looking around at a state that they no longer recognize. This is a state that is seeing our economy contract. We're basically dead last for every healthcare metric. The Medicaid cuts that Ashley Hinson has voted for, she's voted 4 times in favor of the tariffs, which have now we lead the nation in farm foreclosures. 6 times she's voted in favor of continuing the war in Iran. Iowans are ready for change. She knows it. The polls are showing it. And we're ready to win this thing. We got 97 days to change the state and change the country.
Well, I want to turn to the rising. You talked about the rising cost of living and health care, and the top 2. Those are the top 2 issues, of course, for Iowans, according to, I should note, a Fox News poll. And there's been some news this week about this, because yesterday the Trump administration announced it is ending Biden-era subsidies that helped keep costs down for Medicare drug coverage. Seniors who will see their premiums go up next year will be notified in the fall, right before the election, which seems like, frankly, insane politics to me. But more importantly, it's very bad policy. Iowa has an aging population. What is the impact of something like that going to be on the people of Iowa?
It's going to be dramatic, because we're already in a healthcare crisis. I mean, we're already leading the nation in cancer rates. Because of the big, beautiful bill, we're looking at 110,000 Iowans losing their health care. Losing ACA subsidies, we're looking at 119,000 Iowans seeing their health care premiums double or triple. Just since Ashley Hinson's been elected, we've closed over 300 more health care clinics than we've opened. It's decimating Iowans. Iowans recognize that the health care system is fundamentally broken, and they're ready to have somebody in the U.S. Senate like myself that is going to go out there and actually fight for them for affordable health care and affordable pharmaceuticals, a livable wage, and affordable housing.
If you're elected, there's going to be a lot. You could be in the Senate majority, possibly. There's a lot that will be on the plates of Congress, and the expectation of holding Trump accountable and accountability for members of his cabinet, but also a lot that people in the state want you to do. What's first on your agenda? What's the first thing you'd want to focus on, and how would you do it?
It's going to be looking out for the middle class. It's going to be looking out for workers. I think the very first bill I'm going to sponsor is a dignity and work bill. Raise the minimum wage federally, do away with 14C certificates, This allows a for-profit business to pay someone just due to a disability a sub-minimum wage, and pass the PRO Act as well. Make sure we've got collective bargaining rights back to every single one of our workers. But I'm deeply, deeply committed to ensuring that every single American, every Iowan has access to affordable and accessible health care, and would love to see us arrive at something like a public option.